Hi, welcome to Pink Flags. I'm your host, Barbara McLean, and this month we'll talk about generosity. Love is the most terrible and also the most generous of all the passions. It is the only one which includes in it all the hopes and dreams and happiness of someone else. Alphonse Karr. Now, when it comes to generosity, people often think of all the great material stuff. The gimme, gimme, gimme. The jewelry and watches and handbags, shoes, even cars. Like, just how much stuff can you get? And sometimes things that are considered generous can turn out to be a little bit controlling. So, the most important lesson I ever learned about generosity was when I was going through my divorce. One of my best friends showed me what generosity is. And she set a really high bar for anybody in the future. Whenever I needed it, there was food or wine or a listening ear or some comforting quiet with just company. I look for that now in a partner, that kind of friendship. I really don't know what I would have done without it. But generosity in a relationship is something that's subjective. Some people believe that the material stuff makes it. But I really believe that the more generous acts are things like having dinner ready when you come home from work late, or being there for someone when you're utterly exhausted at the end of the day. These are much more generous than any material thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. If someone never buys you a gift, that's a glaring red flag. But providing your love with things that money can't buy is really the very essence of love. Are you willing to go that extra mile for love? Or do you find yourself just writing checks that you can't cash? I mean, in the literal sense. Buying them things so they can keep up with the Joneses, or buying yourself things so you can keep up with them. Or in the figurative sense, like, all right, well, you know what? When I get some time off, we're going to really, go do some of the things that you like. When I get a free day, we're going to go to that museum or that art show. But you know that it's never going to happen. How long are you willing to live like that? Now, can you use your indoor voice to ask for change? And will the change be forthcoming? Is that person even interested in meeting your physical or emotional needs? Or do they think that the material stuff should cover it? You know what? She's really freaked out. She's really upset at me. Let me go buy her something. What price happiness? And then you have to ask yourself, is your partner the priority, or are you the priority? Do you make sure that you meet your own physical and emotional needs? Is your generosity born out of kindness or some kind of quid pro quo? where you have to keep up your end. You have to, you know, provide your percentage of the relationship. It's important to understand the generosity in all the areas is a two-way street. What is the impact of it on your relationship if you stop paying your way? Would it be the end of your relationship? If it is, would that be so bad? Bye for now. I look forward to speaking with you again next month.